Right, we've got a buy signal in this area here, but it's a dodgy one because it's right on the 200-day moving average. So it has the propensity to reverse on us. But a buy signal is a buy signal. So we're going to take it. We're going to take it, even though the market does look like it is in a seller's mode. If you can see, it's below the 200-day moving average here, just about barely can see it, but you can see it clearly here. And the market itself looks like it's trending down. So there is a possibility that it will reverse on us, but I will take that signal anyway. So we've got a mental stop of around 8 points. A hard stop is just underneath this bunching of candles here, just as a precautionary measure. And our take profit zone is in this area here. Minimum 1-to-1. So this is what we're looking at. But like I said, right now is a bit dodgy. I am expecting it to at least try and go and create new highs in this area here. Just take these highs out. I want these highs to be taken out. That's what I'm expecting. These highs, I want them out. This is the daily high here. I would love for it to go for that, but I cannot be sure. The market is a bit sluggish today. We just have to watch it and see what happens. But this is our plan today. It's doing okay. It's doing okay. But as you can see, we're a fair way from where we want to be. And if you look to the left just here, you can see a failed signal here. See that blue signal, this one here? It's a failed signal. So it has the propensity to fail. But that is out of office hours as far as I'm concerned. That's not in office hours. That's pre-London Stock Exchange opening. So the volume is not enough to make these momentum candles work. We need to be post London Stock Exchange open, which we are now. And this candle is large enough to give us that momentum we're after, but it's not large enough for everyone to see it as a momentum candle, if you get what I mean. So it's disguised enough for us to have a little advantage over the market. We're trying to get it as close to the daily high as possible before we take profit. That's what we want. But the market has the propensity to reverse on us because of where the market is at the moment. So we're just seeing what we can do, but we take the signals. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we take the other signal. I'm going to take these points and go. I don't like the way it's bunching up there. I just don't like it. Nothing's happened. Brick walled. Look at that. It's brick walled. It shouldn't brick wall there. Look here. It's just brick walled. It should come up to about this area here. It should. If it doesn't do anything on this candle, I'm jumping out. Oh, it's going to do something, but it's going to be the opposite thing that I want it to do, right? Just touched into our zone after a lot of deliberation. A lot. Let's see if we can take it to where we want it. We want it just a bit deeper into that zone. We're good at the moment, actually. We're good. It's more than a 1-to-1. It's more than I ever asked for. 85% spent on a candle. We can jump out anytime now. But I believe that there's probably a bit more in the next candle. The next candle is probably the one. I cannot be sure. And I don't know, but I do believe they're going for these guys on the left. These guys have to be taken out. So it's the daily high. It's after. But I don't like sticking around for that. Yes. Just that bit there would be fine for me. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's fine. More than a 1-to-1. That's all we need. I don't need any more. Because it shouldn't stall like that. But sometimes it does. I know it's going to go up now. But I don't care. I know it's gunning for a new daily high. It's gunning for this. At least it's got to surpass that area there, at least. But if I'm after a 1-to-1 and it gave me a 1-to-1, I'm fine. This is what you have to learn, because look, it's going to go up. It will go up to that. It will go up to the daily high. Yes, I could have let it run a bit, but I'm fine with that. And that's just the way it works. You don't have to take everything off the table, because there will be a time when you want to take everything and the price will just reverse and then you lose everything. You can see there's more money in the market and it's going to go where we expected it to go. But that's that. You see, it's going straight for that daily high as we predicted. And sometimes it winds me up because I'm thinking, if I know this, why don't I stay in? But I know that sometimes it meanders. It goes down and takes the people's stops who are staying in because they're looking for the daily high, and then it takes the daily high. So there is a propensity for it to reverse on you just a little bit, because you saw how tight our stop was. So it has the propensity. Just imagine this candle here was not there. Imagine this candle, instead of it going like that, it went down, took our stop, and then went back up, and then took the daily high. I've seen that too many times. So that's why I would just take what I can. If I can double my money, I'm fine with that. Looking at the hourly chart, you can see where the price is gravitating to. It's taking out these boys like we said. It's taking out the daily high like we said. And it's possibly going even for these caps up here. It could actually take these soldiers out. These ones. It can be going for these soldiers. But we didn't want to stick around for that. But maybe we should have. I can't tell you. I can't tell you because I've had it reverse on us before. I've had it. The analysis is correct, but sometimes it just comes down for us and then takes our stop and then goes where it's going. And that is an element of greed, because if we try to stick in for a 2-to-1, it can do that. But we just got over a 1-to-1 and left, and we didn't get any trouble. So, you know, I know it looks all good now, but if you try that tomorrow, it will probably reverse on you. And that's the problem with it. So don't be kicking yourself and thinking, oh, I should have stayed in. I should have stayed in. Look how it's going up. No, you made your decision. You made your decision. And that's that. Because really, that would have been lovely to get that candle. That would have been a perfect trade, because I said that's where it was going. If we stuck to that and said, once that candle closes, we come out, that would have been that would have been like a real textbook trade. Brilliant trade. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should have came out where I came out, or do you think I should have stayed in and waited for that daily high? What do you think after all the analysis which I've just told you? Write your comments. Let me know what you think, whether I was right or wrong. You see how it's reacting now? Do you see how there's so many red candles, etc.? This is what I was expecting to happen with this candle, the one that we exited on. I was expecting after this candle, this will occur. This area, this sell-off will occur. That's what I was expecting. But obviously we're one candle out. It gave us another candle, went straight to the daily high, and then continued down to take people's stops. So it's not an accurate thing. It's just an art as well as a science. But we got what we wanted. That's the main objective. We wanted a 1-to-1 or anything more, and we got that. So that's the thing that we've got to remember. Yeah, there was more on the table, but that's what we wanted. There's stops accumulating in this area now because of all that and ahhing and all that, all the collection of uncertainty in this area. And then they saw the candles go up, and they believe it's going up, but these boys are coming for their stop.